With playoffs looming for the Kindersley Clippers after arguably the most successful regular season in franchise history, we're taking a look at some of the personalities who have shaped the team over the years. Welcome to Our Team. Today I'm joined by Kindersley native Troy Schwab, who is a standout for the Clippers that went on to a collegiate career at Lake Superior State and is currently playing in the East Coast Hockey League for the Toledo Walleye. Long before he ever donned the Clippers sweater, Schwab's life was heavily influenced by the team.
From the day we moved into Kindersley, we started building players. I was always around the rink, and I'd always, we'd have guys come out to practice, so I knew the players' names, and, I watched what they did, and, if they did a certain move, the next day of practice, I was trying that move, and, it kind of gave you a goal, to achieve. I, knew I wasn't going to go to the Western League once I got to a certain age, and, then I wanted to play for the Clippers, so it kind of gave me another stepping stone to look forward to.
After years of looking up to the players on the ice, Schwab was finally able to become a member of the hometown team in the 2000-2001 season.
Well, it was great. I got to play four full seasons, part of 7 games of another season, and it was great because that's what my goal eventually became. When I knew I wasn't going to go to the Western League, I wanted to play in Kindersley, and it was a perfect situation for me.
A couple of years later, Schwab was a key member of the team in one of the most memorable seasons in franchise history as the Clippers advanced all the way to the national championship.
That was a lot of fun. We actually we just kind of kept rolling with it all the way through the playoffs. We went into the Anavet Cup and we were down 3-1, and the goalie we picked up got hot, and we ended up beating them in Game 7. I think we had 2,300 people in the rink there that night, and it was packed, and it was a lot of fun. We had, we jumped on our bus and we drove up Main Street, and we had people kind of sending us off as we headed to the airport to fly to Grand Prairie.
As somebody with a very unique perspective on the team, after growing up surrounded by Clippers, donning the sweater in the national championship, and now following the team from afar as he continues his professional hockey career, Schwab believes Kindersley would be missing some valuable community members if the Clippers ever left.
I think the biggest thing they're going to miss is having those young men in there that are role models for young kids. They're moving into people's houses. They become part of an extended family, right? Friendships that are made for life. And someone to look up to for these young kids that, give them goals. Eventually, they want to move to play junior hockey. They see, the goalie there now is going to college somewhere. They want to be that kid, 6 to 7 years down the road. And the impact will be felt, I think, for young kids in their hockey development.
That was former Kindersley Clipper Troy Schwab on today's episode of Our Team. Tune in tomorrow as we're joined by a pair of former Clippers that grew up in nearby communities and have both gone on to successful collegiate careers. For West Central Online, I'm Trevor Redden.